The most interesting star, I think, the star that could be shocking in our sky is this one, Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse. It's a red giant star. If you put it where the sun is, it would extend out to the orbit of Jupiter. It's enormous. It's very unstable. It's about to explode.
Just minutes ago, Brian Cox made a shocking statement. The giant red star is going to explode in 2 weeks, and it will have a direct impact on Earth. This isn't just another space event. When it happens, the sky will light up brighter than the moon, and we could even see problems with satellites and our planet's magnetic field. But what will happen when the first wave of energy reaches us? Tune in to catch every dazzling moment of this cosmic drama. It's going to be explosive. Betelgeuse, set to light up the universe. Betelgeuse, a massive red giant star, is so huge that if you placed it at the center of our solar system, its outer edges would stretch all the way to Jupiter. It's an enormous and unstable star that's getting close to the point of exploding. Recently, physicist Brian Cox made news by saying that it is nearing a massive explosion. He believes this stunning event could happen in the next 2 weeks. While Earth won't be in danger, it will be an amazing sight for anyone watching the night sky. But there's a twist. Something strange is happening with Betelgeuse. Could this be the final sign before it explodes? The next few days might change everything, but this isn't the worst part. The fact that it could explode soon means there's a lot to learn in a short time. The explosion will be classified as a Type 2 supernova, which happens when a star's core collapses under its own gravity. This collapse releases a huge amount of energy, which we'll see as bright light and other forms of radiation. The light from this event will be visible from Earth, and it will give scientists tons of information about supernovae and the final stages of massive stars. One of the reasons this explosion is so interesting is because it will help scientists improve how to measure distances in space. The star is relatively close to Earth, about 642 light-years away, making it a great case study for fine-tuning our astronomical models. By observing the light and energy from the explosion, researchers can make more accurate measurements of cosmic distances. On a more personal level, losing one of the most recognizable stars in the night sky could make people feel a mix of awe and maybe even fear. It could change how we think about our place in the universe, but it will definitely spark more interest in space and astronomy. For scientists, this is an extremely rare event. Getting to see a supernova so close to home is a dream come true. The data collected will be incredibly valuable for understanding how stars live and die and how the elements that make up life itself are formed. The scientific community is already preparing for this event. Astronomers all over the world are coordinating their efforts to make sure that they capture every possible detail of the explosion. And the work doesn't stop with the first blast. The most important data will come in the days and weeks after, as scientists study how the star's remnants evolve over time. The final moments of the star will likely be remembered as a symbol of shared curiosity about the universe. It will highlight the way people unite in their fascination with space. Although the explosion is not expected to harm Earth, it serves as a reminder of the immense forces at work in the universe. Supernovas play a crucial role by creating essential elements for life, such as the iron in blood and the oxygen in the air. In a sense, everything is made from the stars, and the explosion will be a striking display of this cosmic bond. As more missions deeper into space, understanding supernovas becomes increasingly important. These explosions can pose risks to spacecraft and other space technology. Gaining a better understanding of them will help in preparing for future space missions. The explosion may also spark renewed interest in the search for life on other planets, as supernovas distribute the elements essential for life throughout the universe. When the explosion happens, the night sky will look very different. It has been a part of the Orion constellation for as long as people have been mapping the stars, and its disappearance will remind us that nothing in the universe is permanent. But don't forget, the end is also the beginning of something new. The material ejected from the explosion will eventually form new stars and planets, continuing the cycle of creation and destruction that has shaped the universe for billions of years. This isn't just the end of a star, it's also the start of something bigger. As the explosion draws nearer, excitement is growing among scientists and star lovers alike. It's a moment that will fill us with awe and humility, reminding us of the incredible forces that control the universe and our small place within it. Although Earth might only experience a dazzling light show and minor disruptions to technology, the effect on our understanding of the universe will be deep and long-lasting. This supernova is expected to be the most closely observed event of its kind, offering a rare opportunity to witness one of the universe's most powerful explosions as it happens. As the star prepares to explode, there's more to discover about what it means for us. Star's death reveals universe secrets. Being one of the nearest large stars to Earth will allow scientists to study the death of a star in greater detail than ever before. The significance of this explosion is immense. While supernovas have been observed in other galaxies, none have been this close to Earth in recent history. Because of its proximity, the energy and light from the explosion will be much stronger and easier to examine compared to previous ones. Scientifically, the detailed observations will greatly improve the understanding of these massive events. Astronomers will have a rare opportunity to witness and measure the exact moment the star's core collapses, something usually hidden by dust and gas. But this isn't even the most exciting part yet. This level of clarity will help scientists better understand what happens right before a star explodes. One major goal is to gather data on the neutrinos, tiny particles that are expected to be released in large amounts during the supernova. Neutrinos are hard to detect because they rarely interact with matter, which is why they are often called ghost particles. However, during a supernova, a massive amount of energy is released in the form of neutrinos. Since these particles move faster than the light from the collapsing star, they will likely reach Earth first, giving scientists a head start in studying the event before it can even be seen. Neutrino detectors around the world, like the ones in Japan and Antarctica, will play a key role in capturing these particles and helping scientists learn more about how supernovas work. Another focus will be on the creation of new elements during the explosion. Supernovas produce elements heavier than iron, such as gold, silver, and uranium, which are then scattered across space. These materials will help form future stars and planets, including the ingredients necessary for life. By studying the specific light emitted during the explosion, scientists can gain more insight into how these essential elements are created. But that's not all. This explosion won't just be a scientific event. It's expected to catch the attention of the public as well. The supernova will be so bright that it might light up the night sky like a full moon, even in cities with lots of artificial light. This amazing sight could inspire many people, both young and old, to become more interested in space and stargazing. News outlets are sure to cover the event, which will likely spark even more interest in the mysteries of space. Schools, universities, and planetariums are already preparing for this. They're creating programs to teach people about the science behind what they'll see in the sky. Amateur astronomers in particular are looking forward to the event. Thanks to new technology, even people with simple equipment can observe and take pictures of the supernova. This means more people than ever before will have a chance to be part of the scientific process and contribute to what they know about space. But this isn't the end of the story. Space telescopes like Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope are going to play a huge role as well. These telescopes are outside of Earth's atmosphere, meaning they can capture details that ground-based telescopes can't. Their images will help scientists gather important information about the supernova as it fades. Astrobiologists, who study life in the universe, are paying close attention too. While the explosion won't harm Earth, it can teach us about how such explosions might impact planets that could support life. The intense radiation from a supernova can destroy a planet's atmosphere, making it harder for life to survive. But this isn't even the most surprising part. The explosion could have a big cultural impact as well. For centuries, humans have looked up to the stars for inspiration, navigation, and even religious purposes. The disappearance of the star, which is a key part of the Orion constellation, might make people think about our place in the universe and how even the brightest stars don't last forever. As the explosion gets closer, scientists are also preparing to look for gravitational waves, which are ripples in space-time caused by big events like star explosions. These waves were first detected in 2015, and if the explosion is violent enough, it could create waves strong enough to be detected by instruments like LIGO and Virgo. This would give us even more information about what happens inside stars when they explode. There's more to this event than just the explosion. Some researchers believe the supernova could also help uncover information about dark matter and dark energy. These are two of the greatest unknowns in the universe. If dark matter interacts with the energy from the supernova in a visible way, it could provide new hints about the true nature of dark matter and dark energy. Detecting particles reacting with the energy from the star would be a major discovery. It could offer the first solid evidence of dark matter, helping to solve a key mystery in modern physics. The explosion will also spark discussions about the future of human life in space and how survival in space could be possible. As ideas of building homes on other planets or moons grow, understanding cosmic events like supernovae becomes crucial. While it is not near enough to harm Earth, it serves as a reminder that space is full of dangers. Can this explosion change the way we explore space? Let's find out what's next. How a supernova inspires humanity. Stars are always being born, living their lives, and eventually dying. Many stages of a star's life involve powerful energy that could pose a threat to future space colonies. This is why understanding how stars explode is crucial for protecting future space homes or stations. The explosion may also lead to new advancements in space technology, especially in monitoring and guarding against cosmic radiation. As plans to explore deeper into space beyond Earth's protective magnetic shield continue, learning how to defend against radiation becomes essential. This explosion could also bring major advancements in radiation protection, making long space missions, such as journeys to Mars or other distant planets, much safer. The significance of the explosion goes beyond science. It holds cultural and philosophical importance as well. As the world waits for this event, it offers a chance to reflect on the broader effects it might have on imagination, technology, and even how life itself is understood. The supernova will change how people think about time, space, and humanity's place in the universe. Often, the universe is seen as something that exists on a timescale much longer than human life. Stars live for billions of years, and galaxies take thousands of years to collide. But the star, nearing its end, brings cosmic time closer to human experience by showing that some cosmic events can be predicted within weeks. This makes the vastness of space feel more understandable and encourages deeper reflection on humanity's place in the universe. These realizations may spark deep reflections beyond science, making people consider how short-lived beings like humans relate to processes that span vast, unimaginable timescales. But this is not just a scientific event. Death reminds us that even the largest, brightest stars do not last forever. On top of that, the explosion will likely inspire new forms of art, music, and writing. A supernova lighting up the sky could lead artists, musicians, and writers to explore themes of destruction, rebirth, and the unknown. Throughout history, events in the night sky have inspired creativity, like Van Gogh's Starry Night or ancient writings about the heavens. The transformation into a supernova might spark a wave of creative expression, with people capturing the wonder and mystery of this cosmic event in their works. In literature, new science fiction or fantasy stories may arise. Supernovae and other space events often represent the end of one era and the start of another. The sight of the explosion could bring fresh inspiration to these themes, offering writers new ideas about how humans might respond to such events in the future. The opportunities for storytelling are limitless, and the supernova could become a lasting symbol in fiction. Beyond the world of stories, this event might change how people think about time itself. Supernovae happen quickly in the vast timeline of the universe, but their impact on human understanding lingers much longer. They prompt reflection on how time is experienced, both individually and as a species, and lead to important questions about how time is understood and valued. This explosion could influence how people view the future or serve as a reminder to appreciate the present moment. Philosophers and thinkers now have the opportunity to explore what the death of a star like it might reveal about human life and its briefness on Earth. The destruction could also inspire more people to gaze at the stars and feel a deeper connection to the universe. In a world where attention is often consumed by phones and screens, a supernova offers a strong reminder of the beauty and power of the cosmos. The event might spark new interest in stargazing, attracting people who never thought much about astronomy to marvel at the sight. With affordable telescopes and new technology, amateur stargazers will have the tools to play an important role in our understanding of this stellar explosion. This shows that even non-experts can help study the stars. Schools, museums, and planetariums are preparing to use the explosion as a way to inspire students and the public alike. People of all ages will have the chance to learn about stars, their life cycles, and the forces that shape our universe. It could even spark a new passion for science and technology in young people, drawing them toward careers in space and engineering. Complex ideas like nuclear fusion and gravity will become more interesting and easier to understand because of this event. But that's not the biggest impact. The explosion also tests our technology, pushing scientists and engineers to work together across the globe. They will need to coordinate their observations from different locations and use cutting-edge tools to make sure they capture every detail. The amount of data collected, from detecting particles like neutrinos to measuring gravitational waves, will require advanced technology and computing. This supernova could push the limits of space technology and lead to advances in data storage, processing, and even artificial intelligence. These improvements could help in other areas, like machine learning and data science too. This event could also speed up plans for space exploration, especially as future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond are considered. Understanding the risks from cosmic radiation and supernovae is becoming increasingly important. A real-life explosion like the supernova gives scientists a valuable chance to study how such cosmic events might affect space missions, satellites, and even future space colonies. If humanity aims to live on other planets someday, as envisioned by figures like Elon Musk, preparation for these dangers is crucial. The supernova could inspire new ideas for building spacecraft and space habitat that can withstand the harsh conditions of space. This event is not just about space travel, it could also help in the search for life beyond Earth. Supernovae play an important role in spreading essential elements across the universe, and studying them closely might reveal new clues about life on other planets. Some scientists believe that advanced civilizations could detect supernovae and possibly use them to communicate over vast distances. The explosion also serves as a reminder that everything in the universe is connected. Even though it is happening 642 light-years away, its impact on how people view the solar system and galaxy is immediate and profound. The material released from the explosion will spread and mix with other gas clouds and star debris, eventually helping to form new stars and planets over millions of years. This process, called stellar nucleosynthesis, highlights how the universe constantly recycles itself. It reminds us that nothing exists alone. Everything is part of a larger, ongoing cycle of creation, destruction, and renewal. Could Betelgeuse's explosion bring unexpected dangers to Earth despite current predictions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates.